The new Pixel devices are here, and they face stiff competition from the recently launched iPhone 15 series. But I think the Pixel phones have a lot going for them, and manage to differentiate themselves with AI smarts and clever software. Let's start with the new Pixel phones, the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro. In terms of design, the Pixel 8 series has curvier designs. I can imagine they feel really nice in the hand. The Pixel 8 retains the glossy aluminium, but I'm not a fan of this as it scratches so easily. But the Pixel 8 Pro in bay blue looks so nice. The displays get a big upgrade on this year's Pixels too. The Pixel 8 gets a new Actua display that goes up to 2000 nits, and the screen has a 60 to 120 Hz refresh rate. The Pixel 8 Pro ups the ante with a Super Actua display, which bumps up the maximum brightness up to 2400 nits, and boasts a 1 to 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate. And for whatever reason, the Pixel 8 Pro has a temperature sensor. It's able to measure the temperature of food and various materials, and eventually it should be able to read body temperature too. I really don't get why it has a temperature sensor. In terms of performance, both Pixels pack the new Tensor G3 chip, which, being an AI-focused chip, can run twice as many machine learning models as the Pixel 6. So what does this actually enable? Well, first, it enables various speech enhancement capabilities. For example, when messaging, it can detect which language you're speaking in and switch accordingly. And it can read web pages out aloud if you want an audio web browsing-esque experience. It can also do this in multiple languages. Call Assist gets an update, which allows you to navigate call center menus. It has a clear calling feature, which makes phone calls clearer. And Call Screen is still here to deal with all of the spam calls for you. And if it detects that a call might actually be important and isn't spam, then it can filter this through back to you. Okay, arguably the biggest selling point of the Pixel phones, the camera. For the Pixel 8, there's a new ultra-wide and wide camera. The main camera is 50 megapixels with a f1.68 aperture, and the ultra-wide is 12 megapixels with a f2.2 aperture. It has a better 2x optical crop zoom mode, and video recording gets a big upgrade. Real tone is now available in videos to accurately represent different skin tones, and it has better autofocus in low light videos. Audio Magic Eraser is a really cool new feature that helps eliminate annoying sounds in the video. For example, annoying background noise such as additional voices or wind. It can separate out different types of audio into distinct layers so you have complete control over the audio. There's also a really cool new feature called Best Take, which allows you to get the perfect family or group photo. Best Take essentially takes a series of photos in quick succession, and then allows you to swap faces so everyone has the perfect expression. Additionally, also announced at Google I/O, Magic Editor is here to allow you to use generative AI to go absolutely crazy and completely change your photo. The Pixel 8 Pro gets all of the features from the Pixel 8 and adds to it. It retains a triple camera setup, and this year every camera is upgraded. The main camera is 50 megapixels and has a f1.68 aperture. It has a 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera with a f1.95 aperture. And finally, a 48 megapixel 5x zoom telephoto camera with f2.8 aperture. There's also new Pro controls, which is fantastic for those who want complete manual control over their photography. This is something that is notably missing from the iPhone Pro series of phones. The Pixel 8 Pro also gets a cool video boost feature, which boosts colors and portrays skin tones accurately. It works by putting every single frame of the video through Google's HDR processing. Finally, the Pixel 8 Pro gets night sight video, and it looks absolutely incredible. It takes everything great from night sight for photos and applies it to videos. Low light videography might actually look decent now. It's coming in a feature drop later in December. Google also touched on sustainability. The new phones use 100% recycled aluminium, plastic-free packaging, and they're designed for longevity. They've partnered with iFixit for easier repair, which will offer spare parts, tools, and guides to DIY repairers. This is fantastic news, but whether the average consumer can repair the new Pixels themselves will yet to be seen. On the software side, the new phones boast 7 years of software updates, which is fantastic. The Pixel 8 retails for $699 or £699, and the Pixel 8 Pro retails for $999 or £999. Next up, the Pixel Watch 2. In terms of design, the new Pixel watches are made from more durable cover glass. They're made from 100% recycled aluminium, there's lots of new bands, and unfortunately it still has huge bezels. It was forgivable in the first generation, but I was hoping for an improvement this year. On the inside, there's a new quad-core CPU to improve performance, and more importantly, battery life is up to 24 hours of battery, with the always-on display on. It also charges a lot faster, with up to 12 hours of battery life in just 30 minutes. Battery life was a real sore point last year, so hopefully it is actually a tangible improvement. There's some useful safety features on the watch, like Safety Check, which is basically a proactive timer. If you set a timer and don't turn it off when prompted, then your location can be shared with your emergency contacts. There are quite a few new health and fitness features, which is great to see, especially since the Fitbit partnership. There's a brand new multipath sensor with 10 times the optical channels for heart rate readings, which basically means more accurate heart rate readings. 40%, Google says. And there's a better skin temperature sensor. There's a new electrodermal sensor that helps detect stress. Forgive me if I've said that wrong. The new watches also pair nicely with a newly redesigned Fitbit app. One cool new feature coming to the Fitbit app is the use of AI to gain more insight on your workouts, and it can generate charts about your fitness trends. The watch comes with 6 months of Fitbit Premium, and the watch retails for $349 or £349. And if you're quick about it and pre-order a new Pixel phone, then the new Pixel Watch 2 gets bundled in for free, at least here in the UK. Okay, finally, a small update, but still a useful one. The Pixel Buds Pro get an update. They get better clear call functionality, which lowers background noise and makes voices clearer. It also has a new conversational awareness feature, just like the AirPods Pro. So when you're talking, it automatically pauses music and turns on transparency mode. And there's a reduced latency by 50%, which should help for those who like to game on their phone. So those are the new Pixel devices. Will you be pre-ordering any of them? And of the new AI features, which ones excite you the most? Let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, a like and subscribe would be phenomenal. I'll see you next time.